From right to left for the beginning of this opening chukker. Facundo Pierres at the back with the number 1 shirt. He won't be playing in that position, that's for sure, but the ball's in play. And straight away Ambrosio taken on by Del Toro. There's the backhand, comes off the horse. And it is Del Toro who gets it back. Zacara go on the attack here. The opening chukker. Ball's left behind. It'll be Facundo on the big grey. He takes it forward now. A lot of work going on in front of him. Facundo lets it go from distance. It's very high in the sky. It's out to the left-hand side. But it looks like it's out to the left and wide. Huge big hit from Pierres. That was almost 100 yards. Knock in from the Sifani back line. The umpire said play. It will be Matias Torres Zabaleta to bring the ball into play. 0-0 on the board. Don't forget, both of these teams are 22 goals in handicap. Matt Perry will take on Zabaleta. The little pass outfield looking towards Roldan. Roldan taken on straight away by Pierres. But Roldan gets the ball. Pierres hasn't got a play just yet. Nick will go forward, but the umpire was right there. Pierres will take. Lyndon Lee is up front looking for a pass along with Perry. He's taken out Nick Roldan out of the equation. And Pierres goes across field now. They're right up by one. Ambrosio was good, but he failed to make contact with the backhand. Del Toro is in there to help out his teammate. In there went Roldan, but the umpires were there again. And here he comes. No mistake from the 10-goaler from that spot. The goal is good. Facundo Pierres and Zakara 1, Safani 0 as they go back to the centre of the ground and change ends. All right, off they go again. Who's there? It is Del Toro. Near side shot by Facundo, finds Del Toro. Zakara have the ball again. First time by Del Toro, sent up there looking for Pierres. Back to the defenders, Torres Zabaleta. Torres Zabaleta, next shot, over to the far side of the field. Nicely done, looking to find Nick Roldan in company with Del Toro. The right off is strong by Del Toro. He gets the backhand, but there's no one home for the white team as Pierres chases. Roldan has work to do here. Going back to defend, around the corner he goes. Facundo tries to steal on the near side. What a pick up by Pierres. Beautifully done. He looked for the tail shot. It's heading towards the target. Up there also is Del Toro. The flick around the corner by Torres Zabaleta clears the ball away from the goal mat and gets it over to the far side of the field and out of play. What a steal from Pierres on Nick Roldan on the near side, then to the offside, the tail shot towards the goal, looking for Del Toro. Magnificent. Rolling on the far side of the field. Pressure here on the white team again. Facundo goes in, but it is Torres Zabaleta who has the call. Now, can he get somebody going here for Safani? In behind him is Del Toro, taken out of the equation by Nick Roldan. Torres Zabaleta with Pierres riding in there hard to try and steal the ball away. He's made good ground up to the halfway line. Torres Zabaleta still. Roldan's in behind him. Matt Perry's in front. Pierre's there as well. Now it's Roldan. Lets it go first time. In comes Juan Ambrosio with the blue helmet coming forward at pace. Near side shot by Juan Ambrosio. Sent down towards the goal. They go back to the front. What a goal from Juan Ambrosio. It's all tied up. It's 1 goal apiece. Right from the other end of the field, it was all of Matias Torres Zabaleta's work. Little pass up again. Clock is stopped. And we'll restart when the ball is rolled into play. 1-1-1. The scoreboard reads and off they go again. It is Matias in there. Torres Zabaleta being ridden hard by Matt Perry. Little flick around the corner on the near side. The right off by Perry is strong. Really fighting for the ball in there. Also in there Del Toro with Juan Ambrosio. Perry goes in there, but it's stolen away by Nick Roldan, who wants to take it back towards his own goal momentarily. He's being pressured now. Ooh, that's a mistake by Roldan. Perry had to reach. Has he got control? I don't think he has. In went Pierres. Little flick by Roldan under Pierres' horse, and it's Safani who come away with the ball. Down the field he comes. Perry's in behind, chasing hard. Roldan at full pelt. Sends it up. First time pass towards Hilal Aldin in company there with... It looks like it's Lyndon Lee. Lyndon's backhand. Nicely done. He finds his teammate Facundo Pierres. Pierres cuts it out to the side. Being taken on now by Torres Zabaleta near side hit by Facundo. Lets the horse run up towards the halfway line. A beautiful big drive by Pierres. Sent down towards the target. Lyndon Lee goes up there. So too Matt Perry in company with one Ambrosio. Near side shot by Perry going to goal. Ambrosio, can he stop it? I think Perry's got it, has he? Lyndon's there as well. Backhand cut out by, it looks like it was Torres Zabaleta. And the ball's still in there with Facundo fighting for along with Lyndon. Who's got to get a hold of it now? Across the goal. Like huge pressure here on the white team. Backhand sent in. I think it was Del Toro, but it's gone wide. Well, well, well. You would have bet your mortgage on that. What a hit from Facundo. Sent it down there. Looking for Perry or Lyndon. Good defense from Sifani. Knock in from the back line. 1-1 the score remains. 2 minutes remaining in this opener. And it is Torres Zabaleta with the number 4 on his back for Sifani. Oh, we have a whistle now. It will be Torres Zabaleta. 7 goals. We'll tap it forward. Now they've gone up front looking for the big pass. There it is towards Roldan. Coming in on a run. He had to reach for it and he couldn't get a hold of it. A little bit onto it. Backhand by Lyndon. Comes off the horse of Ambrosio and the umpire is there again. Facundo going in on Ambrosio. The whistle is... It'll be a hit out in favour of the team in black, which is Zakara. Takes it forward. Del Toro's gone out to his left. Beautiful pass by Facundo towards Gonzalo Del Toro. He's up to the halfway line. Now Pierres goes forward at pace. You look for a big one there from Del Toro. It didn't come up, but Del Toro will get it back. They're still up there looking for the pass. High in the sky it goes. The ball's out to the left-hand side of the goal. Perry's there as well. Perry's cut shot across field as he goes. Oh, beautifully taken by Matt Perry. He had to cut that ball in half, literally. The goal is perfect. It's 2-1. Facundo, Pierres and company. 2-1 to Zakara. Every time the goal is scored, so there's no wind or ground conditions to any one team. The ball is in play. It goes right through all those horses' legs, and it's Pierres who gets a hold of it, but stolen away by Nick Roldan, helped out by one Ambrosio. What a hit by Ambrosio. Has he got first run on Del Toro? Who has the fastest horse? It's a race between the pair. It's Roldan who gets there first. He's looking for the equaliser here. Nick Roldan, has he got it? Yes, he has. Beautifully done. Now it's really going for it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all tied up. 2 goals apiece. Roldan the scorer. Beautifully done, and they come back to the centre again. Ladies and gentlemen, all of these players, that's the Chukker Polo Ground, home of the Zakara Polo team. Zakara in the black colours, Safani in white. 2-2 is the score. Ball is in play. Juan Ambrosio reaches down and gets control for Safani. They've won the first line of the second chukker. The pass up there towards Roldan out of the air. Beautifully done. Pierres is on the chase. Nick Roldan, can he make it 3-2 and take the lead for the first time in the game? Near side, next shot, Roldan. Oh, what a goal, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic from Roldan. Pierres couldn't catch him. Roldan stole it out of the air. And then the next shot going away from goal on the near side. Happy days, Safani. It's 3-2. Zakara do about that. Ball's in play. Perry's looking for it. So is Del Toro. Lyndon Lee's there as well to help out his teammate. Pierres takes control. Facundo checks, turns. Look at the agility of these horses. Just checks that mare up, brings it around on a sixpence. They're up front looking for the pass. Del Toro shouting for it along with Perry. Pierres puts the pace across field now, taken on by one Ambrosio. Little flick there by Del Toro. Oh, towards Del Toro, and that's a big mistake. As the Torres Zabaleta, he's floating down the Zakara ground here. He's clear, being hunted down by Del Toro. It's looking good for 4-2 here. Torres Zabaleta, oh, it's off the post and goes out to the right and wide. Would you believe it? Well, well, well. 3-2 the score remains. Just the wrong side of the post for Torres Zabaleta. And that's a big let-off for Zakara. Almost, but not quite. Pierres now. Back in play. Little half neck shot out towards Del Toro. Finds his man on the far side. He'll be taken on by Torres Zabaleta. The right off by Torres Zabaleta is strong, and he's stolen the ball from Del Tour. He looked for a big backhand towards Ambrosio. Pierres is back to defend. Ambrosio will challenge him. Next shot by Pierres across field now. Let's this horse run for Zakara. What can he do here, the great man? Upfield he comes towards the halfway line. Ambrosio just checks in behind him. Up front, several players looking for the ball. And there's the pass towards teammate Perry, but a nice play by Nick Roldan. Stops the ball from going towards Perry, brings the ball around, checks inside now. Ambrosio's there as well. It's he who takes control. Juan Ambrosio down the side he goes. Pierre is there. Good right off by Roldan. Keeps the players away from his man. Sorry, I should say that was from Juan Ambrosio, and the big drive by Torres Zabaleta down towards Nick Roldan. Roldan has gone clear again. Surely this time it's going to be 4-2. Nick Roldan looking for number 4-2. Has he got it? Yes, he has. And that's a great goal. Very, very good teamwork here from Sifani. Roldan the scorer. It's Sifani 4. Zakara 2. Haven't quite get into this game yet because Safani have really put it to them. 4-2 to score on this. Safani, you have the ball again. Pierres tries to steal it. Roldan's in the mix again, taken on by Del Tour. Backhand Del Tour looking for Pierres. Straight away, Torres Zabaleta was there to challenge. Ambrosio now for Safani. Backhand Ambrosio. That didn't quite come off. Not too sure what he was doing there. He's gone into the opposite half of the field. But Torres Zabaleta, he lifted his head there. He missed the backhand. And that's a big mistake as Pierres takes control here for Zakara. Looking for number 3 on the board. Can he get one back? The backhand by Juan Ambrosio, nicely done, clears the decks, coming forward, Hilali Nordin for a piece of the action, couldn't get a hold of it. Nick Roldan goes in, also in there was Del Tour, who was coming across, and the umpires I think have deemed that Roldan didn't have the right of way. It was all Del Tour's ball. The whistle has stopped him. Facundo's got onto a fresh mount, Del Tour. There's several players off also for the Safani team. It's 4-2 at the moment. Now they're coming back on. Del Tour tried to capitalise on that. Pierres goes in behind him. Del Tour has the call. Now Facundo with Nick Roldan. The shot by Facundo. It's out to the left-hand side. Where's it gone? Who's up there? Perry's there. Roldan is there. Open backhand is missed. Perry will pounce on that. That's a mistake by Roldan. Has he got the score, Perry? But there may have been a whistle. There's no reaction. The umpire has said play. Torres Zabaleta. There's the pass along the ground, looking for Roldan. Nick comes in at pace. Beautiful big drive by Roldan. Unlucky, goes over the side and out of play. We'll have a roll in right here in front of us. (4-2) to score. 2 minutes and 5 seconds counting down on the clock remaining in this second chukka. Umpire right puts that ball in. Now, Torres Zabaleta's backhand. Pierres picks it up on the near side, around the corner, over the top from Roldan on the near side, backhand as well. And now it's taken on by Del Tour. Huge big drive by Del Tour, sent down towards teammate Perry in company with Torres Zabaleta. The right off by Torres Zabaleta was huge, and he gets the backhand. What a play from Torres Zabaleta over the top. Couldn't control the bounce. Roldan. Pierres is there again. Little backhand flick towards teammate Del Tour. Gonzalo goes in. Torres Zabaleta again stops him from going forward. Perry's there as well. It is, we have an umpire's whistle. We do. There's a whistle on the play. I think the play from Torres Zabaleta on Del Tour to make it 4-3. Penalty 2, 30 yards. It's along the ground and in for the score from Facundo Pierres. Beautifully done. 4-3. And they're back in the hunt. Chaka. Off they go. Now, who has the ball? It's Zabaleta who gets it for Sifani. Torres Zabaleta leaves the ball for Juan Ambrosio, the number 2 on his back. Juan in company there with Del Tour in front of him. He zigzags his way down the field. He's looking to find teammate Roldan. Still with Ambrosio, but the backhand by Del Tour looking to find Pierres, stolen away by Torres Zabaleta. And the umpire was right there. The whistle has gone. And it will be Facundo who gets the foul for his team, Zakara. Lyndon Lee and the grey horse. There's the drive, low and hard and up there towards his teammate Pierres, who was waiting on the other grey. Pierres tries to steal it away from Torre Zabaleta, who's done exceptionally well here this morning this afternoon in these opening 2 chukkers. Torre Zabaleta with the ball. There goes the hooter. They've got 30 seconds remaining. Little pass out there towards Roldan. Won't reach. Backhand by Perry. Sent infield, across field more like. And it'll be Juan Ambrosio who picks it up for Safani. He's got 30 seconds to go down the other end of the field. Juan Ambrosio over towards the halfway line, the scoreboard. Juan Ambrosio inside now, the pass towards Hilali Nordin. Going back to defend up there is Lyndon Lee, so too Facundo Pierres on the other grey. As Facundo has time to check, turn, bring that horse around and sends a boomer up front, up the field. But there's the hooter, ladies and gentlemen, and the end of the second chukker. And the scoreboard reads, it is Safani 4, Zakara 3. They'll be back with the third in a few moments. Playing out of their skins in the practice games, but then you can't tell much from a practice game, really. It's went out of the post, hit the post, and went out to the right and wide. The umpires line them up for the start of the third chukker, and the ball is in play. Who's going to come away with the action? Looks like it is Pierres who gets the ball for Zacara. Little pass by Pierres. Has control here. Del Toro goes up front looking for a pass. It won't come off as Pierres keeps control. There it is now. Big drive by Pierres, sent down towards the target, looking for Lyndon Lee in company with Torres Zabaleta's backhand is lofted out to the side, looking to find Rick Roldan, who picks it up on the bounce. Beautiful play, Roldan. Near side required. He gets it. Both sides of the horse being used by Roldan. The ball's on the boards now, and it's Torres Zabaleta who gets control. Safani with good defensive work here. Down the side they go. The hit by Torres Zabaleta. The ball stopped by Pierres. He reached down, got a hold of it, checks, turns, brings the ball around. Again, I marvel at the agility of these horses as Facundo Pierres with Gonzalo del Toro taking out Juan Ambrosio, who has the ball and leaves, trying to make a space here for Pierres to come forward. He lets the horse run. Ambrosio goes with him. Little flick by Pierres towards the goal. Has he got it? He put it wide. Would you believe it? It's just wide to the left-hand side of the post. It'll be a knock into Safani. The score remains 4-3. There's 5 minutes and 45 seconds counting down on the clock as the three boys, Ambrosio, Torres Zabaleta and Nick Roldan, have a little chat behind the goalpost. The ball's back in play. And Roldan will bring it forward for Safani. Cuts in field now, makes a little bit of space here for himself. Nice big play by Zabaleta, by Roldan. Sent down towards Zabaleta. Lyndon Lee goes back to defend in company with Matt Perry. Perry's there, backhand required. What a play by Perry. Beautifully done. Zabaleta, I should say, Juan Ambrosio on Del Toro. The cut shot out to the side. Sent down towards the target again. The backhand by Pierres wasn't great and is pounced on by Zabaleta. He takes the ball out of the air. Look at this. He's bouncing on the end of his mallet. The stick work, the high hand-to-eye coordination is amazing from these fellas. As Facundo Pierres gets the ball back. Ooh, Juan Ambrosio, has he got a play there? I don't think he has, and the umpire's whistle has stopped. Facundo's keen to get on with this. He is in favour of Zakara and Facundo Pierres. Again, Del Toro will go to Ambrosio to block, safeguard his man, that's Facundo, who brings the ball forward. Waiting there is Torres Zabaleta. He's with Matt Perry. Facundo flicks inside. Up the centre of the ground he goes now. Facundo Pierres. Good work again by Del Toro. Takes out Ambrosio. Del Toro takes control now. Surely the horse could kick it in from there. Roldan reaches in. And it was Pierres who was going forward. The umpire's whistle has stopped him right in the correction. It was Del Toro who's going forward. And it'll be a little tap in. Easy peasy for the 10-goaler from Argentina, from the Pierres dynasty. 4-4 in the third. A long way to go before we'll see who will be in the final. And the ball is in play again. Now, what's the response going to be from Safani? Little flick by Pierre, steals it away from Juan Ambrosio. He doesn't have a second play. He's got, Roldan almost got the backhand there. Pierres takes control now. It's Zakara who come forward. 3:42 remaining. What a big drive by, sent down there towards his teammate. Del Toro by Pierres. It's out to the left. Can he get there in time? He can't. Huge drive from Pierres. That was 130, 40 yards even. Looking for Del Toro. Just went out to the left. He couldn't get there in time with the flick shot on the angle towards the goal. Over the back line it went, and it is a knock-in to Safani. Nick Roldan will bring this forward as the normal penalty taker. or the normal hitting guy, I should say, is Torres Zabaleta. He was off getting a fresh mount. Nick has the ball. Roldan leaves it now for Torres Zabaleta. There's a little pass under the neck, sent over to the far side, looking for Roldan. Taken on by Pierres. Nick, clever play. He's up to the halfway line. Sifani with the call. Roldan retains possession, waits for the ball to settle. There's the pass up to Torres Zabaleta. Coming through from the back, puts on the pace now. The ride off by Del Toro strong. Takes out the man, looks for the backhand, gets a little bit onto it. Enough to find teammate Matt Perry. Matt Perry checks, turns, brings it inside now, looking for space. Pierres is in there as well, but Perry loses the ball to Juan Ambrosio. Ambrosio will play the backhand now. There it is, lofted infield. Who's going to turn first? Roldan will get there on the near side. Safani looking to make it 5 here. Nick Roldan being taken on by Pierres, who steals the ball away. Brings that horse around. Can he get going now for Zakara? I think he can. Who is the faster horse now? We have a horse race. It's Facundo Pierres. Downfield he goes. Great work by Del Toro in there, taking out Juan Ambrosio. But Pierres is out to the left-hand side of the goal. Here comes the cut shot infield. Little drive, little hit around the corner. Facundo Pierres looking to make it 5. Taken on by Del Toro. Del Toro will finish it. That's brilliant from these guys, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely sensational. Pierres initially. Del Toro finished it off. And it is the Zakara who regained the advantage. 5 goals to 4. And that, I do apologise sincerely. It's actually on the 15th of June. And straight away on the Queen's Ground at the Guards Polo Club, and the ball is in play again, and it will be Pierres who wins it from the lineup for Zakara. Now Facundo takes it forward. He's made space out there. Ambrosio, he's got first run on Ambrosio. Facundo Pierres looks for the next shot. Torres Zabaleta's back there as well. Look at the control here. Still with Pierres. It's out to the right. He just couldn't get in there on the angle. Good defence from Safani. 5-4 the score remains with less than a minute remaining in this third chukka. We'll have a little break after this. And the knock-in to be taken by Matias Torres Zabaleta. Roldan's gone out to his left. There's nobody there to mark him. Now Facundo goes in to try and get control, if he can. Facundo reaches in there, little flick around, try to get it. Roldan was in there, just checks, turns, goes back and gets the ball. Roldan. Ambrosio's in behind Tim. Another huge big drive by Roldan, sent down towards that Zakara goal. Perry with work to do. The ball's in the goal mouth. Huge drive from Nick. Perry, tail shot, out to the side, beautifully done. There goes the hooter. They got 30 seconds remaining. Sent in again by Roldan. Unlucky, comes off Del Toro's horse, and it's he who will get the ball. Gonzalo Del Toro sends it upfield, looking to try and find Lyndon Lee if he can, but it only goes as far as Nick Roldan, who flicks it under the horse's neck, takes it into the centre of the ground. Roldan with another neck shot with angle, beautifully done. Ambrosio's up there. Del Toro's there again. Beautiful play by Del Toro, looking for Matt Perry. Perry out to the side, called off by Pierres. That hit by Pierres sent up towards the halfway line. There's the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. There's the end of the third chukka. And what a contest we have here for the opening game of the Cartier Queen's Cup 2014. The score reads, after 3 chukkers, Zakara 5, Sifani 4. We'll be back in a few moments. Thank you all very much. And the ball is in play from umpire Seville. And straight away it is Pierres who gets it. Ambrosio didn't have a play. Facundo being hunted by Roldan. Good work by Perry. Takes out Roldan and leaves Pierres free to come around the corner at pace now. The way that horse turned, incredible. It's Pierres going back to defenders. Zabaleta. Still Facundo Pierres. Unlucky. The ball kicked out by the horse. Del Toro will go in there now and get a hold of it. Shot by Del Toro. Lofted across the goal mouth. Over there back to defend is Torres Zabaleta. The next shot by Matias. Send it over to the opposite side of the field. Who's going to get there first for the rebound? It's that man again. It's Pierres. Looking to work both sides of the horse, but Roldan steals it away. Pierres has work to do back in defence now. Good work again by Perry, trying to take out Roldan out of the equation. Pierres checks that mare around again, and now it's picked up by Perry. Little pass by Perry towards Pierres. Ambrosio goes back to defend. Will he try the next shot? There's a shot, half next shot towards the goal. Oh, beautifully done by Facundo Pierres. And it is Zakara who take a 2-goal advantage. It's 6 goals to 4. Upper tier of polo these days are thoroughbred. Temperament agility, stamina, all come into play. Possibly the speed as well, obviously, but the temperament is probably the most important feature of those 4 requirements. In play again, with this time Del Toro. Pierres goes in behind him. Ambrosio waits on Del Toro. Did he have enough of a ride off there? He did. He's got the backhand. And now Pierres goes back to defend. The challenge from Nick Roldan. The ball lofted out to the side, looking to find his teammate there. That's Lyndon Lee. Near side by Lyndon. Nice pickup. Into the opposite half of the field he goes. Ambrosio will steal it away from Lyndon. Onto the boards they come. The 2 challenge on the boards. Lyndon Lee and 1 Ambrosio. Good pressure from Lyndon. Ambrosio has to bring the ball around. He's made a little bit of space here now as Ambrosio. There's the pass up towards Hilali Nordi. He's called out of the play for... Ooh. Going across in front of Pierres and the oncoming Ambrosio was Hilali Nordin. And the whistle has stopped him. Next play. Pierres brings it forward. He's wasting no time. He sends a long one downfield along the ground. Perry's onto the case. Whit rolled down. The hit by Perry. Looking to find Lyndon up there as well. The ball's gone out to the right-hand side of the goal. Backhand is huge from Matthias. Thought it's a Zabaleta over to the far boards. Turned in again by Del Toro almost. Rolled down, sends it up there first time towards teammate. That's Ambrosio in company with Facundo Pierres. Near side by Ambrosio, picks it up on the run. Who is the faster horse? It'll be Ambrosio, who has to go over there, checks in behind. He's left the ball behind. He couldn't control the bounce. And it'll be Perry, who has the control. Good work by Del Toro. Takes out Nick Roldan. Now the ball is taken on by Pierres. Facundo has it. Just slows it down a tad. He lets his teammates get organised in front of him. Facundo Pierres. Perry's there with Roldan. Facundo has huge amount of space. The space he makes during the course of a game is incredible. And there's the hit. Unlucky. Comes off the horse, but Lyndon will get a whole piece of it. A little bit onto it from Lyndon Lee. Matthias steals it back for Safani. 6-4 to score. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th. Backhand again by Roldan. Goes over the side and out of play. And we'll have a roll in from that point. Well, we'll just wait for them to assemble. The umpire wants space between the lineup. He's got it, and the ball goes into play. Roldan with Pierres looking for the hook. Left behind. Del Toro's backhand. Torres Zabaleta reads it well. Goes back in a defensive role for Safani. Next shot out to the side. Del Toro is there for Zakara. Nice little flick by Del Toro under the horse of Nick Roldan. Now it's picked up by Pierres. He goes over the top. Unusual mistake there from Facundo. Del Toro with pressure from Roldan, and the ball is taken on by Zabaleta down the side. But it'll be Facundo who steals it back. And there's the hit again, sent down towards the target. More pressure on Safani. He may have scored. Where's it gone? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, on the angle from the boards. That's a hell of a goal from Facundo Pierres, and that's why he's 10 goals, the finest in the world. And it's 7 now to Zakara, 4 to Safani as they go back to the centre on the opposite side of the field. Chaka for Zakara. Now, what can Safani do here? Can they get one back before the end of this 4th? Juan Ambrosio wins the lineup. He looks for a pass up towards Hilali Nordin. Going back is Del Toro. Nick Roldan is there as well. Hilali Nordin. Nordin, the angle shot, couldn't get a hold of it. Del Toro can't get it, but I think it's gone over the back line. It has, and goes wide to the right-hand side. Facundo Pierres, from the Pierres dynasty. The great Gonzalo, of course, is his dad. And it's Pierres who scoots through the pack here. Still with Facundo, and there's another big drive lofted into the opposite side. Look at Perry coming through at pace. The big drive by Perry, he's on a flyer. Great work by Lyndon Lee, takes out Roldan. Matt Perry surely for 8. Matt's approach is perfect. Juan Ambrogio's there, and that's beautifully taken by Matt Perry. The pass from Pierres was perfect, and Perry on the scoreboard for the first time in the game. It's 8 goals to 4 now, Zakara by 4. Just log on to Polocam Productions. There goes the hooter, 30 seconds remaining. Pierre is with the ball again. Checks, cuts back inside, backhand by Ambrosio, and we have a whistle to end the 4th chukker, ladies and gentlemen. So, at the end of the number 4, the scoreboard reads Zacara 8, Sifani 4. They'll be back with the 5th penultimate chukker in a few moments. Thank you all very, very much indeed. End of the 4th. And Facundo Pierres will take it. Here he comes. Facundo. Horse just went into a little bit of a trot there. Just stopped him, his rhythm momentarily. And the ball comes off Roldan's mallet. And we'll have a safety 60 now. Where the 60s are normally taken from. But as Pierres gets the horse settled into a nice rhythm now. This time he comes forward. And this time he puts it high in the sky, and this time he scores. That's beautifully taken from Facundo Pierres. The rhythm of the horse was perfect. The hand-to-eye coordination, well, that's just something out of this world. He struck that ball as if he was just a little 9-iron as they line up on the far side of the field. And it is Pierres who wins the ball. Again, great work by his teammates, Perry and company. Linden's up looking for a pass. Del Toro is there with Ambrosio, takes him out of the equation. Pierres puts on the pace. Down the side he goes. He lets one go from distance. What's he done? Pierres just wide to the left-hand side. Almost. From Facundo. Whoa, boy, has his confidence. It's just accelerated as this game has progressed. He has huge amounts of faith in his teammates, making space for him to manoeuvre as the little hit by Zabaleta finds teammate Nick Roldan. Nick cuts inside. Pierres there with Ambrosio. Nick has gone past Pierres. Now he has Del Toro to contend with. Good stick work from Roldan. Right off is strong by Del Toro. In behind Pierres. Several players looking for the ball. Still with Roldan. He's got to go back. Del Toro trying to steal. Ambrosio's in the mix as well. Pierres there wants a piece of the action. They're on the boards now. Zabaleta comes in. And there goes Perry. The hit by Pierres perfectly. And Perry can sit back, have a smoke, drink a cup of tea and still score here. He's gone miles clear. It's Matt Perry for another one. Oh, beautifully done. It's double figures on the board. It is Zakara 10, Safani 4. And that was a beautiful pass from Facundo Pierres to find Perry, who took his time, kept his cool. 10 goals to 4. They lead by 6. 4:29 and counting down on the clock. The ball is in play again. And it is Zabaleta. Matias Torres Zabaleta, the next shot across field. Looking to find teammate Nick Roldan. They're right off there by Facundo. He stopped Roldan in his tracks momentarily. How on earth did Facundo steal that ball away from Nick Roldan? I'll never know. Absolutely amazing stuff. The hit comes off the horse. Roldan gets it back on the near side. But the two white players were going across as Pierres turned, and the whistle will bring him back. Been awarded in favour of Safani from the spot. The point of the infringement. And Torres Zabaleta lets it go up to the halfway line. Running onto this now at pace is Juan Ambrosio. His hit goes out to the right hand side. He's just got to check now momentarily if he can and look for a next shot possibly. He's gone for it. He's had a goal but he hasn't got the power, and the ball is in the goal mouth, but it'll be Facundo Pierres who comes in at a canter, just reaches down, taps that ball, checks that mirror around again. Great work by Del Toro with taking out Ambrosio, and Pierres is free to manoeuvre. Again, Facundo looks around to see where the space is. He's found it. He's looking up there for Lyndon Lee in company with Hilali Nordine. Now, what can Lyndon do? Upfield he goes. Lyndon Lee gets the big drive. Downfield he goes. Hilali Nordine chases in behind. Perry is there as well to help out his teammate. But Lyndon Lee's going to go. Can he go all the way? This will be brilliant from Lyndon if he can finish it off. Oh, he just couldn't get the final hit out to the left-hand side of the goal to flick it inwards towards the target. Great effort from Lyndon Lee. The score remains 10-4. The knock-in will be in favour of Safani. And what are they going to do now? They're trailing by 6. 3:14 and counting down on the clock as several players will change mounts. It's early in this competition, don't forget. They know they need these fine athletes, horses, as the games progress during the course of the competition. And don't forget, we have the Gold Cup as well. In the end of June, July. Meantime, Nick Roldan tries to get something going here for his team. Pierres challenges him. Nick leaves the ball behind. Called off by Ambrosio. Ambrosio said, leave it to me. He leaves it now for Torre Zabaleta. Perry waits on him. Torre Zabaleta and Perry. The right off by Perry is strong. Juan Ambrosio comes in to help out his teammate, but Torre Zabaleta retains possession. Oh. No, that wasn't great, and he's hit. Ball is in play. Who has won the lineup? It looks like Gonzalo del Toro has it. Now it's taken on by Facundo on another grey. And there's another big drive from the great man sent down there towards Nick Perry in company with Juan Ambrosio. The right off is strong. Perry has the call. Near side by Perry on the pickup. Beautifully done. Ambrosio can't touch it. Nick Perry, oh no, I should say Matt Perry. That is sensational stuff from the young Englishman. Beautifully played. Ambrosio didn't have any chance there. The pass from Pierres was perfect. It's 11 goals to 4. And Zakara, 12 goals to 4. Zakara are looking very, very good here, going through the course of this competition and going into the next game. Line up on the far side. Off they go again. Del Toro wins it for Zakara. Del Toro with Torres Zabaleta. The ball's taken out of the air. I think it was by Roldan. The hand-to-eye coordination of these boys is absolutely incredible. And it is Del Toro who steals it back from Roldan. Del Toro look for a big drive towards Lyndon Lee as that check up and wait near side by Lyndon. What a shot, Lyndon Lee! Where's it gone? Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen. Lyndon Lee. He'll remember that one, that's for sure. Beautifully done on the near side neck shot. Left hand side of the goal. Straight through. Happy days, Lyndon Lee. It's 13-4, Zakara. Up to everything, and they now lead by 10, and the ball is in play. Start to the 6th chukker, and again it is Facundo Pierres who sends it down middle of the field, backhand by Juan Ambrosio, goes across, met by Del Toro. Del Toro will get control for the team in black. That is Zakara. Del Toro, down the side he goes. He has space to manoeuvre. He's gone for the first time hit down towards his teammate Lyndon Lee. Looking for number 2 on the board for him. And he's got it. Perfect pass, Del Toro. Little flick in from Lyndon. Beautifully placed. The goal is good again, and it's 15 goals to 4. By polocam. Go on to the Guards Polo Club website for the fixtures list and the games when they're going to be played. Near time, meanwhile, the ball is back in play, and it is Torres Zabaleta's shot from distance out to the left-hand side. And he wasn't too far away there, was Matthias, but it's gone wide. It'll be a knock-in from the Zakara back line. Very impressive from Zakara here this afternoon. Took a couple of chukkers to warm up and then wants to get into the stride. This man in particular who has the ball now. Oh, I just put the muckers on him. Would you believe it? Facundo Pierres. As soon as I mention it, he goes over the top. Anyway, Ambrosio, the backhand. Stopped by the horse, but he gets it back. Pierres in there with Juan Ambrosio. Avoids the hook, gets the ball back. Still with Juan Ambrosio. Going down, looking to make it number 6 on the board. But the ball is put out to the side, and it'll be Roldan who brings it around. Clever from Roldan. The speed and agility of the horse, impeccable. He'll go for the next shot now, possibly. Yes, he has. He's gone for his shot. Has he got the angle? No is the answer to that question. Knock in from the Zakara back line again. And it will be Facundo. His brother, of course, Gonzalito, 10 goals. His uncle, Alfonso. His other uncles. Oh, it's a polo dynasty, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's just in the blood. And the ball taken on by Del Toro. Stolen away by Roldan. Ambrosio has it now with Perry hustling him. Little backhand flick by Ambrosio, finds Torres. Zabaleta being pushed out to the side. Taken on by Perry. But Ambrosio was in behind Perry as he turned on the ball, and the whistle has stopped the play. And looks like it will be a hit in favour of Safani. Indeed. But the player must come from either side of the goal and cannot come over the back line until the ball is struck or struck at. No defence there required. They have a huge lead, and it was Nick Roldan who gets one back for Safani. 17 goals to 5, the scoreboard reads. 12 goals of difference. Very, very convincing from this Zakara side. And you can see why they were made odds-on favourites for this game, and indeed for taking the place of Rodrigo Andrade, the Brazilian who played with this Zakara team last year. Was very, very impressive. And Del Toro has slaughtered in there. Matt Perry kept his position. And obviously Linden. Del Toro has the call. Far side. Just loses control. Perry's there to help him out. The teamwork. And didn't get the hit there, did Perry, as Juan Ambrosio comes in. Perry can try and take it away, and the whistle is gone. Should have been a near side hit from Perry. He took him to the offside, crossed the line in front of the young Matias Torres Zabaleta with the pass up towards teammate Juan Ambrosio. Del Toro gets there first. The backhand by him will find Facundo Pierres. First time hit by Pierres, sent down out there towards, it is Matt Perry who goes out to the left hand side. Matt has time to check and come infield now. Matthias is there to challenge. Perry's shot towards the goal, and it's out to the right. He was looking for Linden, but it goes over the back line to the right hand side of the goal and goes wide. Less than 3 minutes remaining. 14-5. The score. The scoreboard was wrong there earlier. They had 17 up. I questioned it myself, but I did call it. Anyway, 14-5 the score. 9 goals the difference. And it is Nick Roldan. Out of the air by Roldan. Can he get one back here for Sifani? He has to check up on the far side as Del Toro comes to challenge. And there's the pass infield. It's sent out to the left-hand side of the goal, but it's that man again, Facundo Pierres, who'll bring this ball around at leisure and gets the clearance to the opposite side and gets it away from the goal and out of danger. Nick will go in to challenge. Facundo now will take his time and check. He goes back to get a free to change his horse as Pierres, I should say, Roldan brings it around. Still with Roldan. Surely he'll get this one. But it'll all be in. Oh, it's off the post and goes out to the left. Juan Ambrosio, the backhand, gets the score. He's got it, but it's all in vain at this stage, ladies and gentlemen. 14 goals to 6 now. Pierres had the luxury of going back to change his horse during that play. And while the goal was being scored, as they line up again on the far side, Facundo's back on that pretty grey. Backhand by Nick is high in the sky, with distance as well, looking for Torres Zabaleta, who gets it on the half volley. Torres Zabaleta, angle shot. Will he go for it? He did. Has he given it enough? It goes out to the right of the goal and just goes wide. Del Toro had it covered along with Facundo. As the goal judge places the ball on the back line. And the hit out for Facundo Pierres. Linden's on a grey as well. He's going up front there looking for a pass, and there's a huge drive again. It's 100+ yards from Facundo. finds Lyndon on the other pretty grey. Down the side he comes. Lyndon again with the luxury of just checking up. Plenty of space to manoeuvre. Del Toro will take out the man. There's Lyndon, angle shot. This will be sensational if he gets it, ladies and gentlemen. Lyndon leads. Del Toro comes in. He wants the victory. He wants the score. And Del Toro finishes it off. It was all Lyndon Lee initially. And Gonzalo Del Toro makes it 15 goals to 6. And we're coming with just seconds remaining to the end of the game. To Lyndon Lee and his team. Commiserations to Halali Nordine and his team. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on air 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time from the Queen's Ground at the Guards Polo Club for a match between